Surprise! I'm just going to go for it. Good morning, everybody. Hi, I am your party artist. Just waking up and just had my breakfast. My name is Kim Overholt. I'm a party artist and I love having fun with art here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, where all fun is always being created and recreated again. And who knows how many times I tell you about things and see if something spikes your interest. And I'm always trying to make sure that you're having a good day. So, hey, if you want to know a little bit more about my art, and of course, I'm like right over here, but here's my address. I always kind of have it going, oh, here, I move over here. All right, KimOverholt.com. Yeah, please come on over and check out my artwork. And if you think maybe I could be something that would be suiting what you'd like to have done for, say, your man cave or woman cave or whatever the case may be, I'm here for that. I can do all kinds of really cool things. Yesterday, we were working on this little beauty right here. Let me just put it on over for you. Hold on a second. And I'm so glad that you guys actually stuck around and watched me paint this. Well, watched me come in and out of painting it and stuff like that. And it's a really beautiful painting. Yeah. I showed a friend of mine and she's like, "Oh, that looks really good." I'm like, "Well, it's conceptual. It's not really quite done yet." She's like, "I love it." She's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Great." So I know I'm heading in the right direction when I have other people saying, "Yeah, it looks good." I think it looks pretty nice. If I was doing it for a paint night, like this is just a conceptual idea. If I was doing it for a paint night, I would probably try and repaint it again now that I have the idea and see if I can do it in under an hour. You say. And I imagine, when I used to do paint nights, there were some pretty complex things that I could break down pretty easily because I've shown how to break down pictures into paintings, which is really kind of cool. So, I mean, anything that is a picture, I can make into a painting. And honest to God, yes, I can. Which is really great because it's actually something I've wanted to do for so long too, because I know there's so many beautiful things out there that I've seen and I still want to put onto canvas and put out there for everybody else to see too because it really is beautiful. I have a lot of fan art. I do a lot of fan art for musicians and magicians, as well as celebrities. I do celebrity art and stuff like that. I've never really tried doing it my hand at fantasy because I always thought, the only fantasy I should say, the only fantasy thing that I have really is the Plight of Time, my book that I made actually the illustration for the front of the book, um, which is on Amazon. If you guys ever want to check out my story, it's called The Plight of Time by Kim Overholt. And yeah, it's a book that I, I came up with the concept of it when I was like 15 years old and I published it a few years. Now it's published just in Kindle only. So I mean, if you guys kind of want it to be made into a paperback or anything like that, if you think it's worthy enough, let me know. I do have other stories, but I want to see how this one kind of fares before I keep on pushing out other stories because I do have a few. I've got a few good stories, and I think in previous, if you subscribe to my channel, previous events backwards, you might actually find me talking about the other stories that I have because it's more than just one story. I have like a plethora of ideas and would make good TV series, is fantasy. Sci-fi, that kind of thing. I love that kind of thing. So my mind automatically goes into that kind of mood and everything. So I love bringing it out in front of you in the way of actually being able to draw and talking to you about it too, because the being able to speak about it and be able to show people as well, it can be two different things as well. If you don't have the gift for gab, I guess maybe it might be a little bit harder, but people have they can show everything, and some people are just brilliant at just doing. Where some people like to talk and do, and that's a little bit of me. I like to talk and do at the same time. And you know what? And it's so cool. I do like the way it turns out. I look at it in my reflection, and I see it's like, yeah, I love the way it looks. Almost kind of like it looks like a glass. I should maybe make like little light shining from it, but I'm still working on the concept, and there's a few little spots I have to fix still. Not quite perfect, but it's almost there, and I'm very happy with that. So, yeah, this is what we were working on yesterday, and my paints um, are still kind of wet. I spray painted. Oh my gosh, I sprayed them with water. Where's my water? My little water thing here that I have. They'll show you. There you go. See, it's a little spray of water, and you can spray them, and it keeps everything nice and moist. When you're away from your paints and you can't get to them right away, and you want to keep them, lasting longer, you spray them with water, and they'll last longer. Little tip. So you never know what you're going to expect today from Kimmy the Clown. I almost say Kimmy the Clown. I'm retired, Kimmy the Clown. You never know what you're going to expect from Kimmy. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I like to say, you know what I'm going to say. Eat your heart out. So, like, I have a few things on the go here. I have these little mobile butterflies, which I'm going to make into a mobile. This is like my crafty side. I'm still working on that. I still have my illustrations that I'm going through for the Hobbit thing here, the main book of Lord of the Rings, all my stuff that I have here. And more to come, obviously. I've been talking to you about perspective. I've also been doing a little bit of ceramic art too. I have more over there. And I could paint that today too if I wanted to, or paint this if I wanted to. Um, I was thinking of painting this up, making the hand maybe like a nice, make it black, paint it like a metallic black, like the other things that I have over here that are metallic black. I got this metallic black paint. Oh, let's not look at the label. Let's not show anybody the label. From Dollar Store. Yeah, Dollar Store paint. Doesn't matter as long as you're being creative. Doesn't matter what you can use. Dollar Store paint. You can use whatever. It's all about what you're trying to get across, the kind of concepts you want to do. So, yeah, I enjoy doing this. It is a lot of fun. And it smells like something. I remember when I was a kid and making stuff in school. That's what it smells like. It smells like paper mache. That's what it reminds me of. Yes. And it's still kind of actually wet, to be quite honest. It's still not completely dry yet. I have a few spots that are kind of like, I could repair it to make it more. But hey, I'm glad to be having a hand with my stuff. Again, because I used to have a hand that was like a lot bigger, and I can have it hold my nose. So I got a hand holding my nose. I know. I'm so sorry. It's the Kimmy clown in me. I can't. I say I'm retired, but sometimes every once in a while I get clownish, and I enjoy having fun. I always enjoyed having fun, and now with these lovely restrictions that they're putting on everybody, I'm just glad that I got out and had the fun that I did, because I don't think I'll be going on anywhere anytime soon in the near future because of all this, unless people kind of get right with God or something. I don't know. I wanted to say, the only one for you could ever be. Good luck. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Okay, you know what? I feel kind of giddy. Maybe I'll draw something for you. If I can. Hold on. Grabbing it from the wrong spot. It would help if I grab it from the right place. I'm wearing my poncho today because I am feeling good wearing my poncho today. Ah ha ha. Yeah, I'm kid friendly, but I don't care to be. I don't have any, so I shouldn't really care. But I still I respect myself enough not to do silly things and say the wrong things, and try not to say the wrong things. Anyways, I probably do. I insert my foot into my mouth all the time. It seems. All right, so let me fix my camera so you can not look down at my chopped off head. Hey, hi. How you doing? Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Uh, oh boy, I look like I'm wearing my moo. There we go. All right, so we talked about perspective the last time. 2 point perspective, 3 point perspective. Yeah, yeah, it's out of control. Um, I always like. It's also another thing to talk about foreshortening. See if you can spell that right. Something like that. And that has to do more with, yeah, I like how it's always kind of like on a slope. Kimmy's Funhouse, it's always like that. Everything's kind of, there's no straight lines here to Kimmy's Funhouse. So, okay. Foreshortening, which is something interesting I love doing, and it also makes things seem kind of out of proportion. But when you see how things go, they're actually not. And it has to do with, oh, okay, excuse me, pardon me, I just ate a banana. Okay, it also has to do with like seeing things from far away, and the angle of your eye, I guess that would be the right way of saying it. So you see a guy from far away. Okay, I'll give you an idea. Yeah, I feel like drawing today, so you see a guy from far away. Yeah, but oh, okay. So this is a guy, and but the thing is that he's putting his hand out to greet you. Say, so what you see coming at you is sometimes a little bit more like this. Yeah, let's get rid of that square shoulder. What man has square shoulders? I don't know. Anyways, and maybe he's got a big. On the other hand, he's got a. I don't know. Say, oh, yeah. And he's about to hand you something, say, a bottle of something. Maybe it's an elixir of some sort. But as you can see, as it comes towards you, the hand looks bigger and stuff like that. So this hand's reaching out to shake your hand and offer you something like that. So you kind of see, and what he could be doing is running towards you, like kind of leaning in. So his leg could be out further like this, and his other leg could be like back here somewhere, coming towards you, kind of thing. So he's like, oh, oh, but he's got big feet. No, No, you got little feet, a little foot over here. As he's walking towards you, but as the foot gets closer to here, he's got a big foot. See, it looks a little awkward, but when you notice that, when you have movement going on, sometimes things don't stay in proper proportion. It all depends on what's coming at you, kind of thing. So, and the same thing like when you're doing cartoon characters, or as you will know, like Spider-Man and stuff like that, you have like the hands, like they shoot out the webs and stuff. So the hand here is bigger than the head. As you can see, as my hand can almost cover my whole face now. It can almost cover my whole face like this, but not like this. It can just, block kind of thing. So that's the kind of thing like foreshortening. Foreshortening. That's what that's all about. So that's a little bit of a fun thing to play with. And there's all kinds of ideas, of course, online. You can go take a look, and it gives you great examples of like people falling, and you can see their faces from up close. They're screaming from like way over here. The people's like screaming kind of thing, and their arms are. The hands are out like this. But meanwhile, their feet are like way down here. And then they're falling from a high spot, like say, on top of a cliff or something. Oh, oops. So it's a little thing they're going to jump off of. Kind of like, I saw this one, I remember, and one good one to recall is actually an old comic book cartoon, but I don't think it was like foreshortening like that. But and the same kind of means the lady was falling off a cliff, and you could see her like, the hands are coming towards you, and the screaming look, right? So always good to get expressions too. If you're good at making expressions on people's faces, it's good because you get the feeling of what's going on at the same time as something's happening. Like your smiling face in the distance, and the hand out means, of course, it's a welcoming thing. But if the scowling face and the hand out, like usually means like either fear or even like repulsion, or like people fight, they put their hands out, and their hands are bigger than their head, and this is a fighting stance, right? So, and you see this and you want to, yeah, right. And okay, so that's foreshortening. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing. Kind of, it is fun, a little bit twisted, but it doesn't have to be in complete right proportion, unless you're good at that kind of thing. Where I'm not. I can admit there's some things that I'm good at doing, some things I'm not good at doing, and I just I'm like Morpheus. I can just show you the door. Some things that I'm good, you might be better at than I am, and I always hope that you are better than I am, because after I'm gone, who's going to take over doing this kind of thing, right? I just want to show you. I got pants on, so yeah. So there is that. So that's a fun thing to do, and facial expressions are always good to learning when you're doing anything with people. Expressions. And you can make all kinds of different ones. I mean, they give you like a list of all things with like, there's a list thing that I had one time. You had little squares. And it helps you too if you're making a character sheet of like your one character, and you want to see all their expressions kind of thing. You can actually do that. You can make happy, sad, angry. I don't know, afraid, I guess, whatever. So Well, let's make it a positive one because we got too many negative ones going sad and angry. Let's make a happy one. Joy. Say joy. Happy and joy are two different things too. So happy, can just be just a half smiling face, and sad, is obviously you can have a sad face, and angry a bit like enjoy. Obviously, is a little bit more like control, anything like that. So there's so many different ways of having facial expressions too. So I mean, there's a plethora. There's also a PDF too that you can download on the internet and be able to, if you have a character that you want to try and make different expressions for, you can do that too. I've got like a printout of a few of them that I keep just in case. I don't do very many character designs that I need. Yeah, exactly. I don't do very many character designs that actually need any, like, that I'm working at the moment, I should say, because just trying to think of an idea for a character is an important thing too. So yeah, so there's that, and that's fun to do. I love showing people how to get started with a little bit of drawing, but let's not get too deep into it today because I will have other things for you coming. And it's still summertime. I know it's the beginning of a new month, and everybody's going to be going back to school just to learning stuff. And I think you probably learn enough from what's going on to know, right? And as for me, let me put the screen down a bit. As for me, I'm always learning myself. There's always something new to learn. And I'm always grateful for you guys coming and paying attention to some of the art and some of my ramblings. I appreciate that so much more than you could know. More than you can mow, more than you can move, more than you can know. Know, with the silent K is no. Sorry. It's been a long, 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 almost 2 years. What? And yeah, I get a little bit antsy about stuff. So I hope you guys will maybe come back a little bit later. I don't know. Maybe I might continue doing something. But in the meantime, I don't have my ukulele with me today. Hold on. I don't have my ukulele with me. I gotta play you a song because I haven't played my ukulele yet today. So let's see it here. I'll just keep that nearby for fun and and here's my frame. I haven't painted it in yet. I haven't painted it in yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm working on it. Hold on a second. I gotta find my ukulele. Well, that was close. When it's dark in here, I can't always tell where everything is. Ugh. Studio time, studio time. Well, everything else is dark. Well, only light on is this one. I've only got this light going. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back with my other phone. Yeah, because it's always fun to play. And woohoo. I can't stick around for very long. Obviously, I have a few things I got to do before I go to work. And in the meantime, hold on, I won't do that. I'll do this. Hold on. Yeah, I'll stand over here. I put my phone here. Let's see my phone. Mafuni. Hey, that's Mafuni from Matrix. Major Mafuni. I got a Major Mafuni for you. Oh man. Uh, yeah, I know, right? Okay, let me play you a song. We're playing a song, so you feel like you belong. What was I playing yesterday? I had a lot of fun playing it. Oh, oh, yeah, right. Which one do I want to play? Let me try that way. We'll see. This is gonna maybe.
With Sunny Adventures.
I don't like to listen to commercials. No commercials. All right. All right. Let's do this, baby. Kill what inside of you. She's a witch with trouble with electric blue. In her own mad mind, she's in love with you. Now what you gonna do? Strange blue, kill what's inside of you. She's some kind of demon in electric blue. If you don't watch out, it'll stick to you. What kind of fool are you? Strange blue, killed what's inside of you. In a boat in the middle of a raging sea, she would make scene of to be ignored. And wouldn't you be bored? Strange brew kills what's inside of you. Strange brew. Strange brew. Strange brew. And it goes, strange brew, kill what's inside of you. Gee, I wonder what that's about. Something you just don't know. Okay, here's another one. Let's see if I can do this one. Like a picture came into my life. Like a picture, colors fade away. Love is fragile. You had it from the light. It lasts forever. And that's always the same. Like a movie, you swept into my life. Like a movie, the stars just fade away. Hang on to me tonight. Stay close to me all day. Hang on to me tonight. Stay close to me all day. Oh, honey, while there's youth upon your face. Oh, honey, are you tiring of the race? My cards are on the table. You can get up and walk away. Or stay. Like a movie, it came into my life. Like a movie, stars just fade away. All the characters are nothing out the lines, and all the love scenes are shot in shades of gray. Hang on to me tonight. Stay close to me all day. Hang on to me tonight. Stay close to me all day. Ah, honey, well, there's youth upon your face. Ah, honey, are you tired of the race? My cards are on the table. You can get up and walk away, or stay like a movie came into my life. Oh, yeah. Hang on to me all day. Backwards. Hang on to me tonight. That's what I meant to do. Hang on to me all day. See? There we go. Excellent. I love doing kamikaze Kimi karaoke. And eventually one day I will have a crowd in front of me, and I appreciate you listening in to my lovely music. I've got company already starting next door, so I gotta let you go. I'm going to go do stuff in my garden for a little while before I have to get ready for work. I hope you have a fantastic day. I am Kim Overholt, your party artist here at my Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. One day I will dress up for you as a clown, but in the meantime, whoops, let me knock over everything. Hold on, one second. Let me grab you something. Or maybe it's over here. Whoa, it's over there. Hold on. I see it. Hold on. Ta-da! Here we go. Yeah, you probably saw me coming in with them. Yeah, I know. I try to be magical, mystical as best as I can, but my three balls will just juggle you out. There you go. Entertaining, right? Come on, stay some more. Kidding. You know what? I appreciate you guys being here. I don't ask for anything, and I appreciate your time. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm going to stop. And say thank you. All right. Yeah, the good luck shine upon you. I gotta see if I won my lottery ticket. So that too, I might be a winner. I could be a millionaire right now. I feel like a millionaire right now.